Now, the Delhi police, during the hearing of the Delhi riots case, has made a big charge. It has said that there is a big charge they've made, and they've said that these intellectuals are actually more dangerous than the terrorists. Cops said that they get degrees from state and turn to terror. Also, they are claiming that these intellectuals use state funds for terror. For more on this, I'm joined by Srishti Ojha. Srishti, do tell us, what are these claims that the Delhi police is making against Sharjeel Imam and others who are accused in the Delhi riots case?
Well, yes, Anjali, as we know, since the beginning, Delhi police has maintained that the 2020 Delhi riots, where all these people, Sharjeel Imam, Omar, Khalid, and others are accused, was not a case of a simple, spontaneous protest, but rather it was a violent, well-planned, orchestrated protest. Now, today, during the hearing, while opposing the bail pleas of the accused, you've seen a big statement come from the Delhi police lawyer, the additional Solicitor General before the Supreme Court, who said that it's the intellectuals, when they become terrorists, they are much more dangerous than the ground level terrorists. The ASG also said that intellectuals use state funding to become doctors and then do nefarious activities, hence they're much more dangerous. It was said in context of several accused who are involved in this case. Not just that, we also saw the Delhi police claim that as far as the 2020 Delhi riots are concerned, these accused wanted to not hold a simple protest but economically strangle Delhi and Assam. And the nature of protest was such that they wanted to deprive people in Delhi of essentials, and they wanted to stop the supplies of essentials to Delhi. It was planned and it was synchronized with the visit of the US president, and that was in itself not a coincidence. According to Delhi police, the idea of the 2020 Delhi riots, the ultimate aim was regime change. Not just that, we saw an entire compilation of all the speeches, portions of several speeches made by Sharjeel Imam that, according to Delhi police, were inflammatory speeches, and the idea was, the goal was to instigate the Muslim population and somehow convince them to further their own cause. Referring to all those speeches which were played in open court before Supreme Court, the ASG said that the idea was to provoke the Muslims, and such inflammatory speeches were made. So it's very clear that these speeches were not made to conduct just a simple non-violent protest. The idea was that of a Chakka Jam. The idea was always of a violent protest. Now, the Delhi police will continue with its arguments again tomorrow before the Supreme Court. Back to you.
Right, Shrishti, important there that Delhi cops have said these things in the court, and also drawing a parallel with sort of, in a way, by calling it a white-collar crime, white-collar terrorism, sort of saying how educated intellectuals, if they are radicalized and they continue in this path, could become extremely dangerous. But do tell us what they say about, is this statement said about only Sharjeel Imam? Because there were other accused as well who had put in application for bail in front of the court.
The Delhi police had played videos of Sharjeel Imam's speeches in the first half of the hearing today. We saw the ASG refer to multiple accused and tell the court that most of the accused are involved in this case were intellectual. They were students, activists, doctors, engineers. And in the second half of the hearing, we saw this statement come in from the ASG, saying that in a general statement trying to explain his point to the court, he said that when intellectuals become terrorists, the cases where intellectuals, be it engineers, doctors, when they decide to become terrorists, they become much more dangerous and much more harmful than the ground level terrorists, because these are intellectual people. They know how things work. They also try to instigate other people with their knowledge. Now, this statement in a way also becomes relevant in the backdrop of the ongoing probe into the Delhi bomb blast as well, because the ASG, who's appearing for the Delhi police here, has clearly said that intellectuals often use state funding. A lot of state money goes into their education to eventually become doctors, engineers, and then they do nefarious activities, and hence they become much more dangerous as compared to any other ground level terrorist. So all these statements, even though were made in context of the Delhi riots hearing, but extremely crucial statements as far as the probe into the Delhi riots case is concerned. This is what the Delhi police is basically trying to put forth as its stand while opposing the bail pleas of all these accused, Sharjeel Imam, Omar, Khalid, Gulfisha Fatima, others who all approached the top court hoping for bail, because according to the Delhi police, which is the agency that has probed this case, they have several WhatsApp chats, several videos of speeches, instigating speeches, which were made to instigate people to eventually ensure that the cause of CAA-NRC bill was, according to Delhi police, used incorrectly. They thought, according to them, the accused in the case thought that CAA-NRC would be a good topic, would be a good chance for them to instigate the Muslim population against the country. And the idea was not just to protest against CAA-NRC. The idea was to have a regime change operation is the big charge that the Delhi police has put against the accused in the Delhi riots case.
Right, Shrishti, these are very big claims that the Delhi police and the ASG has made in the court. He has even said that CAA protests were actually timed with the US president's visit to India to get international media coverage as well. So clearly we are seeing here that the court is currently listening to what the Delhi police and the ASG is saying. Thank you very much, Shrishti.